Welcome to AgriBot channel. In arid regions, green fodder shortage is a serious problem for livestock farmers. But ICAR-CAZRI, Jodhpur has promoted a crop called Fodder Beet that can give very high biomass even under poor soil and water conditions. Let's understand why this crop is gaining popularity and how farmers can grow and use it properly. Farmers in arid regions often struggle to maintain a steady supply of green fodder for their animals. Rainfall is uncertain, soils can be poor, and water quality is often not ideal. That is where Fodder Beet comes in as a practical option developed and promoted by ICAR Central Arid Zone Research Institute, Jodhpur. It is especially useful for livestock farmers who need dependable fodder during difficult months. Fodder beet, scientifically called Beta vulgaris, is a high biomass fodder crop that produces large tuberous roots. These tubers can weigh around 5 to 6 kilograms on average, which is quite impressive. Not only the roots but the leafy top growth is also fed to animals. This makes it a dual-purpose green fodder source with very high total output. One of the biggest reasons for the popularity of fodder beet is its economics. The crop can produce more than 200 tons of green biomass per hectare in about 4 months. The cost of production is reported to be less than 50 paise per kilogram of biomass, which makes it highly attractive. It also uses water efficiently, producing 28 to 32 kilograms of green biomass per cubic meter of water. For best performance, sowing should be done from mid-October to mid-November. Loamy soils are ideal for higher production, but the crop can also perform well on salt-affected soils. A major advantage is that it can be grown with saline and alkaline water too. That makes it a strong option for dryland and resource-stressed areas where other fodder crops may fail. The field needs proper preparation before sowing. It should be plowed 3 to 4 weeks in advance, followed by cross-harrowing and planking to create a fine seedbed. Ridges of about 20 centimeters height should be prepared at 70 centimeters spacing. Seeds are placed halfway on one side of the ridge at 2 to 4 centimeters depth, with 20 centimeters between plants for an optimum population. Some important fodder beet varieties mentioned are German, Monroe, JK Cuber, and Geronimo. Many of these are multi-germ, meaning one seed can produce 3 to 4 seedlings. Because of that, thinning is necessary after 25 to 30 days to maintain the right plant population. This simple step helps avoid overcrowding and supports better root development. The recommended nutrient schedule is 25 tons FYM per hectare, along with 100 kilograms nitrogen and 75 kilograms P2O5 per hectare. If FYM is not available, nitrogen should be increased to 150 kilograms per hectare. Nitrogen is applied in 3 splits, half at sowing, then 1/4 each at 30 and 50 days after sowing. The crop usually needs 10 to 12 sprinkler irrigations, with a total water requirement of around 80 to 100 centimeters. Harvesting can begin from mid-January, once the roots reach about 1.0 to 1.5 kilograms. Since nearly 60% of the root remains outside the soil, farmers can pull it out manually as needed for daily feeding. The roots should be chopped into small pieces and mixed with dry fodder, while the foliage can also be fed. Start with a small quantity and gradually increase over 10 days because excess feeding can cause acidity and it should not exceed 60% of the animal's total dry matter requirement. Fodder beet has already been demonstrated to more than 600 farmers across many districts of Rajasthan including Barmer, Jodhpur, Nagaur, Pali, Bikaner, Jaipur and others. Feeding trials on Tharparkar cattle showed an 8 to 10% improvement in milk yield, which is a strong practical benefit. The Rajasthan Department of Agriculture has adopted its package of practices and farmers in states like Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, Kerala and Uttar Pradesh have also given positive feedback. This shows the crop is moving beyond one region and finding acceptance in different agroclimatic conditions. So fodder beet is proving to be a high-yielding, water-efficient and farmer-friendly fodder crop, especially for arid and stress-prone regions. If grown and fed properly, it can support livestock nutrition and even improve milk production. If you found this useful, like the video, share it with fellow farmers and subscribe to AgriBot channel for more practical agriculture updates.